hundreds of people live in it every day whose lives are being changed. All these stories are people that actually live in the building, who have gone through transformation, who have been through the program, been sentenced maybe to the Dream Center, to the prison system, just incredible things. And we have every service. We've never gone to service. We can't break the street today. We have a live testimony of what God's done in someone's life. Give it up for Rachel and what is his name?
And I'm from Everett, Washington. I came into the Dream Center April of last year, and I walked in a very broken woman. I had lost everything. I had lost my respect. I had lost my family. I had lost my friends. I lost my clothes. I came here with nothing. And my story kind of starts out when I was a child. I was raised going to church with my family, but what happened at church, what we learned in church, kind of just stayed there, and what happened in the home stayed in the home. I had a very chaotic childhood. My dad was very physically and verbally abusive to us kids. There was also a lot of sexual activity in and outside of the home that separated our family. Just feeling very weird, isolated. I was a very strange kid. I wasn't really accepted. Growing up, I did really odd and weird things. CPS involvement started, I believe, when I was 12 years old, and they started coming in and out of the home, checking in on us. We were brought to the CPS station, me and my sisters and my brother, taken out of school. My brother ended up moving out with my grandparents, and I ended up being emancipated out when I was 15. It was court ordered. Right after court, my parents helped me pack my bags, and I moved in and stayed with some friends that I was living with at that time. It was a really hard experience. While my friends were going to high school, I was trying to find an alternative high school to accommodate my schedule. And it was really difficult. I started to use, and at that job, I was introduced to a female, and we started a romantic relationship together. And, I was under the impression that that's just what I was. I thought I was gay growing up. I thought I was gay in that lifestyle. And, I wanted to make extra money doing what everybody else was doing, which was partying and using drugs. And she introduced me when I was 16 to a 65-year-old man, and she started to pimp me out that way. It started getting me into clubs and bars, and I started experimenting with a lot of drugs. I started experimenting, with crack and heroin and coke and pills, you name it. Just kind of anything to numb what I was feeling. If I was feeling excited, if I was feeling sad or anxious, anything, just to get my mind off of where I was at in life. And so I continued that lifestyle for about 16 years. I never thought that a man would ever take me seriously, or that a man would ever be attracted to me, or want to get married or have children just because of my past. I mean, once you give a piece of yourself away like that, it's over after that. There's no point, you're worthless. And all the lies that the enemy fed me, I believed for the longest time. I never once thought that I would be redeemed. After hearing of God, I was like, where was he this whole time? Where was he? And after coming to the Dream Center, the Lord has shown me so many amazing things. He has restored, not all, but most of my sanity. He's still working on me. But the Lord has done great things for me in my life, and He's restored my relationships. This program is more than just a program for me. This place has been training me for ministry my whole life. Once I realized that I was created by God and for God, that was a game changer for me. I knew my life wasn't mine, my body wasn't mine to give away in the first place, but Jesus had paid the ultimate price on the cross for me. And I was able to look at myself in a whole different light. He gave me a new identity. He gave me a sisterhood that I've never experienced, I've never had. He gave me a brotherhood that I never had. God has shown up for me in so many ways, and I'm just forever grateful for the Dream Center for what He's done. And I didn't know I was going to be giving my testimony today, and my sister, who I haven't seen or spoken to in many years, we've been very estranged. All of our encounters have been very violent, and she's here today in the balcony. I want to know that there's hope, and God is so good, and just let God do what only He can do, and He will change your life. And thank you so much, Pastor Matthew.